Hey guys, welcome back to Sip and Scream, the spookiest cocktail hour on YouTube, brought to you by Burton and Burton.
Not 10. That's right, where we dive into the deepest corners of horror while sipping on some drinks. Tonight we're reviewing the movie Queen of the Damned, directed by Michael Reimer. And the drink inspired by the movie is called the Akasha.
The Akasha.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay,
Tasty.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a little fruity cocktail.
Mm-hmm. Catch a list of ingredients at the end of the video. Yeah, okay. So Pattie, set us up.
Okay, so check it out. Queen of the Damned, starring Aaliyah. This is the Aalyah 2002 movie by Michael Reimer, set in the Anne Rice universe. We're talking vampires, we're talking ancient, we're talking rock and roll, we're talking sex. It's
sex and rock and roll. Heavy metal.
It was fun. It was a fun movie. It was cool to see Aaliyah do her thing. So highly recommend. And yeah, stick around because we're about to dive in. So what drew you in?
All right. So the first time I watched this was actually just last year.
Oh,
Very first time I watched it. So watching it again for Sip and Scream, I was, excited to give it another try. And, I love like narration, words on screen at the beginning of any movie. And there was some narration. Yeah, I mean, him getting awoken by awoken?
Awoken. I think that's actually the word.
Being awoken.
I think it's actually a word.
By the rock metal music, and then just deciding that he's gonna be a part of their band. And
serious business.
It's like, but I mean, the aesthetic too, just like you could already tell it was like kind of like had like a 90s vibe, even though this movie came out in 2002,
which was crazy. Yeah,
it was giving kind of that 90s kind of grungy feel, even off the jump. So it was giving a little of that 90s nostalgia.
That's true
to it. So that's, I guess, what pulled me in.
Ooh, like the vibes, the aesthetics.
Yeah.
The intro.
I'm not gonna lie, did it reel me in close? No. But did it give me enough to keep going and be like, let me see what this is about.
Right.
Because also, like, I'm a fan of like Anne Rice and Interview with a Vampire and that whole universe. So let me give it a little and Aaliyah, obviously.
Right.
But what about you? What drew you in?
I feel like when they said Lestat, I was like, oh, like I looked at Whitney, I was like, oh, I didn't know this was in the Anne Rice universe. I'm learning all of these things. I'm like, Lestat, okay, I'm interested. But I do feel like that kind of, okay, it's like finding out it's Lestat, and he's, introducing himself to these people and becoming this band superstar wasn't enough for me. So the name piqued my interest, and then I didn't really feel invested again until I saw Aaliyah, or at least the statues of Aaliyah in that underground situation. Like, it seemed very like, okay, I could get this. Vampire, we're getting his backstory of him wanting to be seen and feel the energy of being worshipped, and his creation story, which was cool. It's just very textbook. And so I wanted to see Aaliyah. That was pretty much it.
Yeah. Do you know, I think I read or saw something that she's only in it for like 26 minutes total, and she kills it and
slays queen. Yeah,
she just embodies that character so
only 26
well.
minutes.
We gotta fact check that maybe, but like
I could actually see
if I had to guess.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, don't quote
right.
me, but if I had to guess, that
right.
sounds about right.
I'm like, yeah.
But her, you know, like it's iconic. Like Aaliyah in this movie is 100%
iconic. Like even just the second we see her as the statue, I'm like, okay, here we go. Because one, we don't get to see, or at least I don't get to see a lot of Black women vampires.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they're out there, but I mean, like she stole the show, and like the whole premise is around her coming back, you know, and so it's like the energy that she pulls, even from just being spoken about before she even really comes out of that statue. I'm like, that pulled me in. Man, Aaliyah gone to mother soon. And that's when we get introduced to the town. Child. My beef.
We'll keep it in. Keep going, roll with it.
That's when we get introduced to the Talmasca. And I'm like, wow, this Anne Rice universe is huge, because there's a Talmasca show that just came out on I think it's MGM or something like that. I gotta check it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I think the character's name is Jessie Reeves, but your girl from Mighty Ducks. I liked her introduction. I also like seeing redheads in film. It just doesn't happen enough. So kudos to her. But yeah, we get introduced to Talmasca, and
what does Talmasca even mean?
I don't know. I haven't watched it, and I gotta figure it out, because I guess they're just kind of like these people that keep tabs on this world of supernatural.
Okay.
Yeah, so of course Lestat's gonna come up as one of the sons of the more ancient vampires. But they didn't know about Akasha, but they sure did know a lot about Lestat. And I like that. You know, I thought that at first she was kind of just trying to keep tabs, like most of the Talmasca just being informed, but she did have some sort of obsession, and we're getting these flashbacks of her childhood.
Right. It seemed like her aunt is a vampire.
Yeah.
And so like you have that tidbit of information. And then she's reading the journals and becomes obsessed with him and starts showing up,
goes to the club, puts her life at risk.
But
I'm like,
back to the Mighty Ducks thing. Like immediately when she came on screen, I was like, that is Connie Moreau from Mighty Ducks.
Yes. And I don't remember Mighty Ducks enough.
Oh my gosh, we gotta watch it. We gotta watch 1, 2, and 3.
And this is how the show was born. Me not seeing anything. And Whitney be like, oh my gosh, I gotta watch it.
Connie Moreau.
As Jessie
Reeves, which her name in real life is Marguerite Moreau. Which I'm like, why did they use Moreau for her last name in Mighty Ducks?
Right.
They didn't do that for anybody else.
Because Moreau is iconic.
Emilio Estevez is Gordon Bombay. They're like, you're Gordon Bombay.
And Estevez is a strong name.
But then Joshua Jackson, also like hella like American, like could be Minnesota young boy Joshua Jackson. They're like, no, you're Charlie Conway.
Yeah.
I guess that does sound a little more Minnesota.
Yeah. Jackson.
Charlie Conway.
Because I just think of the Jacksons. Miss Jackson, if you understand.
The Jacksons?
Like the Michael Jacksons.
Well, they're from Gary, Indiana. But I guess that's a
they are. That is a Midwest.
That is Midwest.
Damn.
Jacksons.
I forget they're from Indiana.
Wow. I'm going to
This is a side tangent, y'all.
Anyways, back on track here.
This is what we do. What were we talking? The Talmasca, the obsession.
Jessie Reeves
ends up in a sex club full of vampires.
That was bold of her. Like, I'm not sure. In that moment, did she know that she had vampire blood in her through her aunt? Is her aunt a vampire, or am I?
No, she is, but that was the thing with the flashbacks. I don't think we knew all of what she knew yet. So I felt like it was risky.
Right, like she looked like a mere mortal.
Mere mortal going into the bloodthirsty sex club.
Yeah, and then just being like, oh well, my vampire date.
Right, he's the most grandmaster.
He's around here somewhere.
Right, throwing around Lestat's Day. People are like,
he hasn't been seen.
I haven't seen you
in hundreds of years.
Right, and who are you? Because you look acting a little nervous.
Yeah,
like some prey. Yeah.
Connie.
It's like, okay, girl. Okay.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. That intrigued me. What happens after that? When do we get to Aaliyah?
That's the question.
That's kind of how I was feeling, y'all. No shade, but
okay. So we both just kind of realized something, and that neither of us was really feeling this movie that much.
Yeah.
Up until a certain point. So
yeah.
We're gonna do something we haven't done before on Sip and Scream, and do our ratings now, so that we can just talk about it
gab.
And not be in line with, because I don't want to talk about.
We don't want to go through the whole movie and the plot and all that, because you'll see.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So here we go with our ratings. 3, 2, 1, 4. Wow!
I thought mine would be higher than yours, because
so did I.
Oh wait!
I think that's a first on Sip and Scream that her rating is below mine.
That's true. Even if it's just a 0.5, it's usually higher.
Yeah.
Wow.
I gave it a solid 5, and Aaliyah saved it.
Oh yeah, Aaliyah saved it. Aaliyah was everything.
Aaliyah saved it, and also as her last performance before she passed away.
Yeah.
There was interviews of her talking about how she wanted to play a vampire,
right?
And she was able to
interested in this,
live that dream out. Yeah. And and her performance and her little pieces in it were phenomenal.
They were the best parts of the movie.
The way she just
walked like
just
an
really
ancient,
embodied the character
goddess.
And just
vampire.
She killed it, and so
goddess queen.
It would have gotten a much lower score for me if it weren't for Aaliyah. I mean, I have a crick in my neck because I'm old. I'm gonna try to show you the back of my.
Oh yes.
Shirt.
Okay, let me straighten it out so you can see it. Bow. Yes.
Yeah.
Aaliyah.
Yeah.
And then mine.
Yes.
Saka. Hey, your love is a 1 in a million.
Open your eyes.
Oh, I'm squinting out on my glasses. Your love is a 1 in a million.
Yeah. So.
But
Aaliyah. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Aaliyah. Honestly, she was everything in the film. To me, I was just underwhelmed with kind of the way that they showed the plot. The plot was okay in theory of wanting to get back to the original vampire and the person who made the most ancient one that we were even aware about being the mother. But the writing, I don't know, it just kind of all fell flat and felt very I've seen this 100 times before in vampire lore, unfortunately.
Yeah. I feel maybe if I were to have watched this when it came out,
it's a timing thing too.
I would have had more of an appreciation, more of a nostalgia feeling towards it, but because again, I watched it last year, I fell asleep. Guess what happened when I tried it again?
She fell asleep. That's why I thought I was going to give a higher rating than her.
I definitely fell asleep.
you know, I feel like they clickbait us a little bit with Aaliyah, and I'm sure people even felt like that at the time who saw the movie. You know, you're going because she's an absolute star, and then you're only getting 20 something minutes of her in an hour and a half film.
That, and also just like the Anne Rice universe, and like Interview with the Vampire with like Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise and Kirsten Dunst had already come out.
Right.
And so this was like kind of a sequel to it. But then like apparently Anne Rice did not want this movie to happen, or like didn't fully agree with it, didn't really like it from some things that I've read. But yeah, it's kind of hit and miss. It seemed like they were really trying to ride the wave of like kind of like that end of 90s into early 2000s kind of like grungy, heavy metal, rock, and mix it with vampires, throw in Aaliyah as the goddess star that she is, and like, I mean, it was just kind of like comical, like the storylines and the plots, and just like,
and even like the CGI, because I just got done watching Blade from like 1990, and the graphics were incredible. So it's like the technology was there. It was a little corny on this. I'm not even gonna lie. It was a little corny, and it was unfortunate. You know, I feel like they did go through a lot of time and artistry, like making the statues, and like when she comes alive and she turns her hand, like, but that's all Aaliyah, just like being a pro. You know, like,
I mean, just to kick off the movie of him just like discovering or like being awoken,
right, that to the rock,
and then he's like, well, I want to be famous, I want to be in a rock band, and then I'm also gonna like blow everybody's cover and let everybody know
all
that
the vampires,
I'm a vampire, and they think there's not gonna be any repercussions, and
and then just like immediately be down for like the fight, right? Because like that's the whole subplot of the movie, is like, okay, you've introduced yourself to the world, you've given out these calls to the vampires to come and find me, and then, you know, the other storyline is Akasha being awoken by his music, I guess, was so strong and powerful.
He bit her.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he went to the cell and bit her.
But like, apparently, like, is she summoning him to come and bite her?
Right, because he found the cave
that Marius is keeping them.
Right, because was she subconsciously summoning him? And I think she was. There was a pull. It was a mess.
Listen, I am not one that is like that champions for reboots and sequels, even though I do love a sequel when it's done well. But like, if somebody wanted to come and redo this story, I wouldn't be mad at it. Like, I think it needs
to do it well.
I think it needs a better story, storyline, deeper character development, and not so much focus on heavy metal 90s grunge music.
Yeah, because they went all
that
out.
Was like
one of the scenes they wrote an entire actual heavy metal song. That was a little bit, I was feeling it a little bit.
Not to say,
but like the budget
I'm
really
not hating
went towards
on the music.
Everything else that
for the movie
it was
itself,
so focused on it.
I'm like, especially with like the retelling, I guess, of Interview with the Vampire, from like the Brad Pitt version, and Tom Cruise, and like doing
this could use a retelling
and you know, elevating it a little bit and retelling it in a different perspective, you know, with like focusing a lot more on bisexuality and
also that
and the AMC version. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I've only gotten through the first season and like part of the second season. I'm not caught up on Interview with the Vampire.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I like what they've done with that story.
Yes.
And so I think, I don't know, maybe in season 3,
look,
Akasha might
see
Akasha might come up.
That universe. Okay, let's put it out there. That would be amazing.
Yeah,
that would be amazing, because I do feel like we missed a point. I did get excited when he discovered that whole fortress thing and the statues were there. I'm like, a black couple vampire? Only for her to like tear his neck out because she's just so hungry, but then want this rock and roller. But then, I mean, of course she turned on him too, because she's just, her thirst for blood was insatiable. But I could see why maybe the Anne Rice's team and Anne Rice didn't approve of this, because it is missing some sort of that detail that you were saying. Anne Rice like never misses, and you can see that even in the shows that are being brought to life now. It's like this wasn't up to par, and unfortunately it shows. I really wish Aaliyah would have lived to do way more vampire-y. Like, you could just tell by her performance, this was her jam. Like, I was low-key scared when the movie started that it was gonna be like, look, love the queen, love Beyonce, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna be one of those where a singer does the acting and it's like, ooh, you should have just stuck to singing. Like, no, it felt like, oh, Aaliyah was on the precipice of fully becoming everything she was supposed to be. Like,
yeah,
top tier. Yeah. So, but for the movie itself, that might be all I got.
It's pretty cringe throughout. And again, I fell asleep both times I tried to watch this movie.
It's kind of bad.
Unfortunate. But music was pretty good, and
right.
Aaliyah did
they had
great.
some budget for that.
I like the aesthetic. I like the vibe, costuming, color, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, not so great.
Yeah, made me want to like try put a little gothic outfit on, a little choker vibe.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess that's where we leave you.
Yeah. And you know what? That's our job, is to be honest.
That's all we can do. That's all we can be.
That's all we can be.
Well, until next time. R.I.P. Aaliyah.
Yes.
R.I.P. Anne Rice.
Yeah.
And good luck to us all.
Good luck to us all. Good. And fingers crossed we see Akasha in
Interview with the Vampire. AMC.
Yes.
Get it done.
Get it together.
Get it done.
Okay.
Bye.
Ba, 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 ba.